College is a unique beast to wrangle, and you've only got 4 years to do it. In the process, you do learn how to navigate the world and who you want to be while you're doing it, mostly. I would like to bestow some of this knowledge onto you by sharing my top 10 life lessons that I have learned while being in college. So here we go. It is okay to have absolutely no idea what you're doing. My entire time through college, all 4 years, I have felt completely lost, from freshman year orientation, freshman year registering for classes, figuring out how to transfer to a college, graduation, finding out what I want to do with my major. I didn't major until I was a junior. I didn't know what my major was going to be. So it is really okay to have no idea what you're doing at times in your life, because a solution and an answer will always come to you that meets the best requirements for what you want your life to be and how you want your life to go. I didn't major in psychology until I was in the second semester of my junior year in college, which is really, really late. But I am so glad I did, and I am super happy to be graduating with a bachelor's degree in psychology. So really, just sit there, have no idea what you're doing, and the answer will come to you. Be okay with the unknown and the uncertainties in life. There are a lot of uncertainties in life, and not just in college, but in the world around us. Things aren't always going to be concrete. In 4 years in college, things are going to change. You're going to change, your friends might change. The world is a changing place, and your life is a changing place. So learn to be okay with dealing with the unknown. Again, this kind of ties into the previous one, because I was just so completely lost about what I was doing that I just had to give it up and say, I'm okay with this feeling. I'm okay with this discomfort. Don't put off what you want to do until you graduate. Do it now. In life, there are so many distractions. When you graduate from college, it's going to be your job, and then you might get married, and then you might have kids, and say you want to travel the world. Well, the world's there. It's always there. For instance, one of my big dreams is to... Hello? That's my kitty. One of my dreams is to travel, but I'm in college and I'm on a strict budget. So what do? Well, I've found ways that I can travel within my country, within my state even, to where I can find places that I haven't been to and explore those places. Even if it's just my regional park down the street, or for instance, I went to Yosemite and I've never been to Yosemite before. And I know it's really easy to say, well, when I have more money, I'll do this. When I have a better job, I'll do this. But really, life is about grasping the moment and just fitting in each of those little things that we want to do into our daily lives. Another example is that I love to write and I love to make art. And I'm a psychology major, so I do a little bit of art. I am in art therapy, but I am not as involved in art. You know, I don't have my own studio. I'm not taking any classes right now in it. But it is important for me as an artist to be creating, to be writing. So this morning, I woke up and I went downstairs and I typed a short story of mine for 10 minutes. That's all it takes, 10 minutes. So take what you enjoy and what you love and do it now. Don't wait, because soon, before you know it, life's going to be over and you're going to be like, what? My life went all the way over. When was that perfect time? You're not going to find 10 years out of your life where you're going to just solely be able to focus on traveling. So whatever your passion is, do it now. These aren't the only best years of your life. You might make some great connections, some great friends. You might love the place that you moved to. But remember that this isn't the end. This isn't the highlight of your life. Just like high school. I remember people would say, oh, high school is the best years of your life. College is the best years of your life. That is not true. Life is really what we make of it. And our best years are all of our years if we use them and if we are productive with them and we go after our dreams. Comparing your life to other people's lives is not going to make yours better. I know that I will go on social media, and as you graduate from high school and maybe even college, you start to look back at your peers and see, where did they go in life compared to where am I in life? And of course, social media doesn't show everyone's complete life. But when you compare your life to other people's, maybe they reached a certain milestone before you did. Maybe they have done something in a different area that you haven't focused on. For instance, I've been in college, and a lot of people that I went to high school with, they got engaged, or they're married now and they have children. So I focused more on my career, and they have, taken a different path. And really, life is all about paths. And when you compare your life to other people's, it's not going to make yours feel better. It's just going to make you feel down. So focus on your life. Appreciate your friends' lives and say, hey, that's really great that you got married. But don't try to put yourself in their box because their life is completely separate from yours. It is okay to be an introvert and not be into the whole party culture. I'm an introvert, and if you're an introvert, I just want to tell you that you don't have to fit in with the party culture. There's other ways to get involved on campus, and you don't have to fit in with that scene. And I know that, in the work world, there's getting drinks after work, and you really don't have to be in the whole party or alcohol or any of that kind of scene. So just focus on your own interests, and if you are into that, great. But if you're not, don't worry about it. Being that nerd in high school was so worth it. I was picked on in high school for being the nerdy one. I was the one that took school too seriously. I just really liked school, and I was interested in it. So I was the nerd, of course, and I had virgin ears, virgin eyes. What can you do? But I am so glad that I was that nerd because I have now been able to fund my college education, $0 in debt. I didn't have to take out any student loans. And I was able to pay for my education because I got high enough grades to get scholarships, grants, you name it. If you are that nerd in high school, go you. And the bullies that picked on me, I was so caught up in what they thought of me that it doesn't really matter. I embrace my nerdiness. So there you go, high school bullies. So basically, don't listen to those bullies and keep getting good grades. Opportunities are going to present themselves in very random ways. I really stumbled upon my major as a psychology major. I have found volunteer opportunities by networking. So in this digital age, we can really get caught up in trying to find jobs and opportunities and people and friends on the internet. But really, there is so much all around you. It's just, you have to talk to people and you have to be, interested in the world around you. So if you're on your phone and you're just completely staring at it all the time, you're going to miss a lot of opportunities around there that other people might not know about. So the internet might not know about the certain opportunity, and you just got your foot in the door because you were paying attention. So there you go. What you major in is not going to force you or require you to work in that field once you graduate. I know there are people that they graduate and they go straight into the field that they are interested in and that they majored in. There are other people that go off and they travel the world. There are other people that decide not to do any of that. They just work in another field. They do something else. So when you choose your major, don't feel that this is going to be your permanent, you can't do anything else, contract signed in blood that you have to do. It's not like that. It's very flexible. It's an opportunity. It's a resource for you to use, but it's not something that you are shackled by. So don't worry when you pick a major and you're worried that you're not going to know if this is the major for you when you're 95 years old and you look back on your life. Really, it's okay. It's more flexible than it seems. Trust me. Get out of my shot. Oh, filming with the cat. How to have a decent small talk conversation. Small talk and getting to know your peers around you is essential to college. And if you haven't been doing this, don't worry about it. But it really is super helpful if you can have a small talk conversation. And this doesn't just apply to your classmates because you can, talk to them and get information about, oh, can I get your number if I miss an assignment or I am not here? In the real world, this is going to be super helpful for you too. If you're at work and you need to miss a shift, there you go. You've just made small talk with somebody. You don't have to be best friends with everyone, but it is really helpful to have a small talk conversation. I've learned to ask about what your major is, if you live on campus or you don't live on campus, everything and anything about college. It really is helpful to learn about your environment and make up conversation questions that you can ask those people so that you can get the ball rolling and getting to know your peers, and it really makes the whole world seem a lot more friendly when you are able to see a familiar face and have another conversation with them later on. So I know that I'm going to take these 10 life lessons from college and apply them in my adult life once I graduate from college. I hope that you can take some of these lessons and apply them to your own life. Life really is full of lessons, and you can really learn a lot about yourself if you listen to what it's trying to tell you and not backsass it. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other videos. I'll see you next time and have a great day.